Hi Taurus, my name is Marcus. Welcome to my channel Zenfortunecookie. I am doing a reading for the first 2 weeks of January. Oh my goodness, I never thought this reading would happen, honestly. Perhaps that's how things have been for you. Maybe you've been in this you've been very busy, and then you've hit this period of things where you've got priorities, but you're not getting to them, and maybe suddenly everything's going to fall into place and you're going to be able to hit your priorities. Anyway, so honestly, I did Capricorn, and with Taurus and Virgo, I just seem to get delay after delay after delay, and then I got there. So let's see what's in your energy. Release, let go any burdens, rebirth and awakening. That's a good one for the new year. So letting go of the past, letting go of all the things that have come before. Overcome. We have a breakthrough. Persevere. Okay, so perhaps your perseverance is paying off, but it looks like you need to let go of things of the past in order to move forward. But it looks like it's a time for you to start looking at things that there's some kind of breakthrough you're going to have with communication, and that's going to lead to opportunities for you. Nice energy for you, Taurus, if I'm honest with you. An inspiration, new life purpose, rebirth, and renewal, and happiness. So it looks like you're in a very positive energy, or you're coming into a very positive energy as the new year begins. You're going to let go of the past. You're letting go of last year by the looks of this, and you're saying that's gone. You overcoming your fears and your doubts about the future. It looks like perseverance stubbornness is part of Taurus's energy. So it looks like your perseverance is going to pay off, and that's going to lead to new opportunities, which is excellent. I really like that energy for you. It's a nice way to start the new year. So, and this is for the first 2 weeks of January 24. So really nice. But it might be relevant whenever you hit upon this energy. So let's see what the tarot's got in store for you this year, or for the first 2 weeks of this year. Taurus, I mean, obviously this energy perseveres into the year for longer than just the 2 weeks, but I'm just covering the general energy for the next 2 weeks, as it were. As we go through our ups and downs during the course of the year, the energy changes, but how you start is how you proceed, as it were. So, and I'm getting that kind of energy off you, is like you're letting go of the past and you're moving on. Might be something coming in to inspire you at the beginning of the year, or you're going to feel inspired to overcome some difficult situations, or let go of the past that's been hard, and get into new energy. So I'm doing for you a Celtic cross. Okay, your current energy. What's in your conscious, recent past, subconscious, future, what's crossing you, just remembered. Funny, I didn't remember to put it in the right order, so I'm going to go with the flow of it. And then we'll go through that lot and possible outcomes. So under the deck, what have I got? I have got here a balancing game going on. So we've got the 2 of coins. This is basically the energy of balancing things out in your life. You might be busy. You might be booked and busy, as they like to say. Maybe you're dealing with your family and trying to just balance out. We've got temperance as well here. So if you have a look at this, we've got here you being busy, balancing things, taking it in your stride a little bit. Maybe you're wearing a bit of a false mask about this, because I'm just being led to the fact that she's got a mask on. Maybe you wish you had a bit more support from your friends and family around you while you're going through, while you're trying to do everything, because you're trying to make everybody else happy and create a happy, peaceful home environment. But it's taking a lot of patience. So it's quite stressful is what I'm getting here. I mean, we're amalgamating fire and water. We're getting steamed, and occasionally you're the one that's getting burnt, not other people. But that looks like it's just a nice new opportunity, and there is a lot of joy and happiness around you with that. So the energy looks good as we go into the new year. So let's have a look here. Well, where did that come from? That must have fallen out somewhere along the line. That might be me. So that's also another 2. So you also might be making choices at the beginning of the year. Because that's fallen out, I'm going to take it as part of this. Each choice that you make is going to open up a different box, because there's 2 boxes here. But there's only one key. So only one is the correct choice for you. You'll know intuitively Sometimes a good way to test the choice is this: go, okay, I'm going to do that, and then when you go and do it, you think, no, this is wrong. Like sometimes, just this is a silly example, but it's buying something. Sometimes when I'm thinking of buying something, I'll go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that, and then I think, and then I'm just as I'm about to do it, I'm like, this isn't truly what I want. It's actually the other thing. So sometimes that's a good way to test your choices, is to go for it, make a choice, go for it, and then see how you feel as you're going for it, because sometimes your higher instincts kicks in. However, sometimes we committed to stuff and then we're a little screwed. It's not everything in life you can return on Amazon. So anyway, so let's have a look at your current energy. Current energy for Taurus. Oh, we've got cups. Is everything upside down first? No, it's not. We've got cups, 2 of cups. Are we going through some kind of breakup recently? Or are we busy going... Is there a separation with a soulmate? Is that what's going on here? Because we've got the 2 of cups upside down. Now... really? Okay. So this is about choices as well. And are you making the choice to walk away from something that's not fulfilling you at this stage? Because it looks like you are. So what's crossing you? Judgment. Has someone come back in the Mercury retrograde, right? And they want to resurrect a relationship with you. You're not interested. You're like, no ways. I'm not doing this again. I've been through this. I've got the T-shirt, and that T-shirt is not fun. Because this looks like that. Or it might be vice versa. You've wanted to resurrect a relationship with someone, and it's not been reciprocated is the nice word that people use for it. It's not been reciprocated, but I don't know. I'm getting the sense that actually this letting go of this person might be one of the better things in your life, and you don't want to resurrect it, because these people aren't just being resurrected. They're dancing. They're in a good mood. So maybe there's been some celebrations recently, or maybe you've let go of someone recently, and you're in a good place, even though despite this energy. So in your recent past, you've been following your intuition. You're a high priestess. You've been keeping quiet. You have kept your opinions to yourself. A little bit secretive here, but definitely tapped into your Neptune instincts, and following that and allowing the divine to influence you in a sense. Maybe that's why you're actually feeling happy about the situation, letting go of the situation. So currently in your energy, in your conscious energy, there's the you're wanting to learn. There's this Emperor energy. You're the boss. You're taking care of things. That might be this overcoming things and breakthrough through perseverance. This might be being a little bit domineering, but deciding what you want and moving forward. And every one of these I've got like 2s. We've got pillars here, 2 pillars. We've got the 2 pillars there. We've got the 2 cups here. We've got the 2 there. All decisions. These are all decisions. In fact, we've got 2 10s there as well, which is like you fulfilling your own joy in a sense, which is I'm kind of getting there. Repetitive numbers everywhere. So kind of a very good energy. So where are we going with this? We're going to the land of new opportunities. Look at this. And it's a rare opportunity. So there's a new opportunity coming in, but it's not something that you hit every day. This is something that comes in once in a while. And where are we here? Okay, so below here is we've got in your subconscious the 10 of Wands. So this is letting go. I mean, if I put these 2 together, this is letting go of something that's been burdening you, perhaps a relationship, perhaps you've been trying to fix things for a while and it hasn't worked out, and this is you just moving on. This might be in love, it might be in relationship, it might be in business, or there may have been someone who's a little bit stubborn, and Taurus, you can be stubborn as well, and they have not been willing to play ball with you, and or they keep coming back, and you've had to put your foot down and be strong about things, because of that perseverance coming through here, a breakthrough. So whatever's happening, some kind of breakthrough is happening at the beginning of the year that's leading to some new opportunities that are rare. So what's influencing you mentally in your fears? Okay, there's a little bit of self-doubt here. In fact, quite a bit of self-doubt. I mean, to be honest with you, Seven of Swords. You're worried that there's going to be sneaky behavior. Look, we've got overburden, feeling self-doubt here, and we've got here judgment. So these are patterns that you're stuck in. You're locked in this pattern of taking on too much and then I'm getting this kind of like you take on all the responsibility of everybody else, and then it gets too much and you wonder why nobody's helping you, and you throw a fit in a sense, and it's a repetitive pattern, and you're breaking out of this habit, or you're trying to break this habit because you've noticed that perhaps you're asking too much of these people in the first place. But look, you're being watched, you're being divinely guided. I mean, that, to be fair, that to me, the deer in the background is like a Taurus is an earth sign. The earth sign represents nature, and there's lots of green grass and everything here, and that's you returning to your true nature, your guides watching you and guiding you out of this energy, this negative energy. It's all illusion, it's all fear, so be careful of like allowing your own inner turmoil to affect this new opportunity. And then we've got here the Queen of Swords. This is what's around you. So this is being discerning with the people around you, and what you tell them and what you don't tell them, and who you let into your energy. And that will probably help with this whole fear thing going on here, because if you've had a lot of deception in the past, perhaps you don't want to let that kind of energy back into here. But what I've got here is I've got here the Ace of Swords. There's new knowledge coming. You look like you're going out of this kind of with the upside down King of Coins, which is kind of like this is like being a bit unbalanced. So you might find yourself being a little bit feeling a little bit out of control. Now for a Taurus, that's scary energy. I mean, for most people, a little bit of out of control is okay, but we've got the King of Coins here. Taurus, you're feeling a little bit out of your element. Perhaps because there's new things to learn, and there's new opportunities coming in. Look, we've got two new opportunities coming in. Perhaps one of them is fantastic, and it's really it suits you to a T, and the other one might be scary. I think the other one's scary, but I think it's actually sort of the opportunity that you really want. Because it inspires you to new things, but it's really out of your comfort zone. I'm not getting this as a negative card. In fact, I'm getting it as kind of like it's not something you're familiar with, and it really does knock you out of your comfort zone. But it's leading you to new possibilities and new opportunities. So I'm actually going to turn it up the right way, because I'm just getting this feeling like it's not like something like where your personality becomes a bit like psychotic or something, and you become you go completely into a negative cycle. I'm getting more of it's a comfort zone thing, where you're out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to pull the Animal Spirit Guides, Animal Spirit Oracle. Never know what to call this. I keep forgetting what it's actually called. Hold on a moment. Yeah, Animal Spirit. It says Animal Spirit on the box. There you go. Keep calling it Animal Spirit. Because there's a tarot deck as well. Can't remember what the tarot deck's called. Goes with this, but anyway. So it's kind of nice energy, new opportunities and everything. So I can't really complain at that. It looks good. And here we have the elephant. Now that's the most grounded creature there is. Look at him, he's tapped in. Elephants are fantastic. They're one of the... And then we have the snake, which is beautiful energy. Cosmic geometry going on in the snake there as well. So that snake is like tapped in. Cool, I'm getting a lot of this. Okay, so here we have this. What I'm getting from this is this basic one here. The elephant's tapped in, higher tuition. Elephants hear vibration through the ground for thousands of kilometers and miles. Let's put it miles. This elephant is carrying fire as well. He's inspired. He's moving forward. But their way of tapping into the world and grounding themselves and communicating with each other and other tribes of elephants is to make rumbling noises through the earth, which is very earth. And I mean, that's earth. And they rumble for miles and miles and miles. They talk to each other. and then the other elephants will rumble back. So they're communicating with each other in a very deep subconscious level, and this elephant's tapped in, inspired. But the inspiration that's coming in is a very deep thing. It's from deep in their soul. It's like they're being called to something. And then I've got here the snake. So the snake, this is the I can't remember what it's called, but it's that eternal circle of life thing going on, and that's your current energies. You are sort of going through the process of renewal. We've also got the geometry here of the flower of life. So what I got from this just now, I'm sort of trying to tap back into that. What was it? The jewel of life is in the reinvention of the self. In other words, as things become new, you become renewed, that is, and you blossom and grow. That is the joy of life. That's the jewel of living. And when we go through that process of death and rebirth within our lives, it makes life exciting and makes us like inspired. Well, not inspired, but it gives us, what is it called? It gives us purpose. That's it, and it makes us feel whole and complete and divine when we achieve new challenges. So I think this whole thing of being like out of balance and feeling a bit about the whole thing because you just feel so uncertain about what you're doing, I think that's going to change. It's going to actually like bring you to this place of excitement. And then I've got a moth. So the moth also cocoons itself pretty much like a butterfly. So the butterfly is a gentle cocooning, and it's of the night. So it's something that they go through, of the day. So it's something that they go through, and you see the evolution, caterpillar, butterfly. The moth is not something that's quite as, we don't celebrate it as much, but it's the same. It's that transformation. It's not a hard-earned transformation like the dragonfly is probably a bitter, hard-earned transformation. This is more of a harder transformation. It's darker in a sense because it requires delving into your own fear. But it's not like that kind of dark night of the soul transformation that goes that one step further of the dragonfly. Now, that's my opinion. Okay, other people may have a very different opinions on these things. That's great. That's what I've got from recent things that I've picked up on the dragonflies and butterflies. And the moth also, like, it represents the process of life, like rebirth and all that. So anyway, and then I've got the earthworm, which is one of the greatest energies there is. To be fair, the earthworm is sort of, you really tapped in. I mean, you really tapped into your inner instincts here. Your soul speaking loudly to you, because we've got all this like evolutionary energy and bright colors here. But the earthworm is also the same. It's in the earth. It's in its own thing, and maybe that's what's going on here. Is this sort of like doing something that's like it's in you. It's something you've always wanted to do, but it's not something that it's energetically, it's transformative in a sense because it's not something in your comfort zone. But it's it's a good energy. You can't really complain at that because it is what it is. It's a process. It's a stage and period of development. So I'm going to pull some I Ching on this and see where we go. I think what's going to happen is as you go through this change, the transformation is internal. In other words, you're going to go through a transformation as you create this jewel, as it were. It sounds weird. It's like the flower and the seed. You know what I mean? The flower, the seed becomes a flower. It's a complete transformation. It's no longer just a little circular bud thing. It's taking water. It's creating new life, and that's what I'm guessing. So you might be even in a sense creating a new life for yourself and those around you, but also there's a sense of you being a little bit burdened by things right now. You also might not be telling people what your plans are for the year. You might be keeping that very much to yourself. So we have the turning point. Things are changing for the better. This is a time of renewal. Focus on self-reflection and self-care. Be your authentic self. Things will improve at their own pace. Yeah, that patience game. Motivate others with an inspiring vision. Be a strong leader. Plan well. There's that leader energy. So that's where you are actually in a sense. Plan well. Be disciplined and generous. Persevere. And believe in yourself. There's a lot of perseverance here. Union, joining together, cooperate, work for the common good, respect and inspire others. See if you have the inner strength and commitment to be a leader. So that's that as well. I mean, that king as well is a leader. So maybe you're joining together with other people or working with other people, or even bringing in, you might have left a partnership recently and you found another partnership, and this may be love, this may be work, and it works out, it works in your favor, or it works balance. But I think this is more about leadership and doing your own thing. Okay, so we have contemplation. This is an opportunity for spiritual awakening. Find stillness, be open and curious, manifest your best self. With inner reflection and insights, you can change the world for the better. Now that's nice. That's a lovely energy. Well, that, Taurus, I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoy the first 2 weeks of January 2024. And I'll speak to you in a fortnight. Bye.